Jesus on high, where we'll never shall die. 'Tis the land where we'll never grow. I have heard of the land on the faraway strand. 'Tis the beautiful home of the soul, built by Jesus on high, where we'll never shall die. 'Tis the land where we'll never grow. Never grow old, never grow old, in the land where we'll never grow old. Never grow old, never grow old, in the land where we'll never grow.
The warrior Mme. Louise had a fighting spirit. Her fighting spirit attracts friends and neighbors. And she had no other place to go but to go to the house of the Lord. That was her heart desire. Because she recognizes whom she has believed. Where could I go? Where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I go but to the Lord? Neighbors are kind, I love them everyone. We get along, it's sweet accord. But when my soul need manna from above, where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I go but to the Lord? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the warrior. Thank you for her legacy. Thank you for every one of us that is here. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. That is.
Ma mère, son nom c'est Louise Tchanga. Elle s'est mariée de mon père quand elle avait 20 ans. Après, ils ont eu 5 enfants. Il y a ma grande sœur Nathalie, il y avait ma grande sœur Leslie, elle est décédée. Et après elle, c'était mon frère Anissé. Et après, c'est moi. Je suis la 4e. Et après, mon petit frère Amel. Et ma mère, elle avait 3 petits-fils. Deux de Nathalie, Kovalik et Grace. Et moi, Junior. Elle nous a élevés, notre père est mort quand j'avais 2 ans. Elle nous a élevés toutes seules jusqu'à jusqu'à 2019. Et maintenant, elle est morte. Le bon Dieu l'a pris. Donc, maintenant, on est seul. On est orphelin de mère, on est orphelin de père. Je ne sais pas qu'est-ce que la vie s'y a pour nous, mais j'espère que ça serait bien, une bonne journée. Mais on a tout la foi. Tout ce que le bon Dieu fait, c'est bien. Je vous remercie pour tout ce que vous avez fait pour nous et merci pour les prières, merci pour la grâce, merci pour tout. Merci.
We are here this afternoon with heavy hearts. We have been weeping. Our family members back home in Cameroon are weeping. That we will not mourn as people who have no hope. And that there was a time when Mama, when our sister, when our auntie felt the pain and cried. And that the Mama left Africa and came to America. We had hope that Zion preserved her life. But dear Lord, her days that you had given her before she was born, God finished. And she is resting with you as we begin to celebrate the life of our precious mother. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Bonsoir, moi je m'appelle Karine, je vis à San Jose, Californie. Je suis ici à Los Angeles pour célébrer la vie de ma soeur aînée qui est Louise Tchanga. Comme vous le savez bien, Louise est décédée il y a un mois de cela et nous sommes venus lui rendre un dernier hommage. Maman Louise, comme elle aimait qu'on l'appelle, était une femme exemplaire, extraordinaire, si vous le voulez bien. Et elle m'a beaucoup appris que ces enfants savent qu'ils ont une tante en Californie, à San Jose, si vraiment ils ont besoin de moi, n'importe comment, qui viennent me rejoindre là-bas. Et je serai là pour eux. Maman Louise, tout ce que je dois te dire, adieu. Et vraiment que le Seigneur t'accorde dans son royaume. Et que ton âme repose en paix.
Hi, my name is David. I'm the father, I'm the baby daddy of David Jr., my son. And he's the grandma, Mme Louise is the grandmom of my son. And I wish her a good journey. I hope she get home safely so she can be laid to rest peacefully. Again, my name is David, and I'm the father of David Jr., Mme Louise's grandson, and we are here supporting Mme and Laeticia, and we're just here to celebrate life. And I hope she get home safely so she can be laid to rest peacefully. Thank you.
Dr. Itame was entitled to, with having a word here tonight on behalf of the deceased and his loved ones. We're here tonight to mourn the passing of Louise Tchanga. And he said, Laeticia and the whole family, we're here tonight because we love you. We're here to help you mourn the passing of your loved mother. Most importantly, we're here because we are human beings. And society doesn't function between human beings if we are not a community. You know, a few minutes ago, Pastor made reference to acceptance. When we are conceived in the wombs of our mothers, we inherit 2 copies of DNA. 2 copies that will not be replicated again that has not been replicated before, that makes us unique. Louise was unique. Today is the end of that journey that took her from Cameroon to many places. But as she walked her path, she left steps. And with those steps, we can retrace her back. Life is what it is, but there's no life without death. There's no life without death. In the inception of life, there was death. But today, and he said, Laeticia, it's okay to grieve. Grief is part of healing. And I will take you through the 5 steps of grieving. When you lose a loved one, when you lose a job, first, you are in denial. You deny it. It's not me. It's not possible. Second, you're angry. Why me? Is that true? Could it be somebody else? Oh no. I can't believe it's me. I cannot believe it's me. I can't believe mommy's gone. Then we go to step 4 to the process, which is sorry. Sorry.
And may I see the immediate family of Mme Louise, please? Louise is probably she's a German name for a lady, and it means famous or warrior. And I want you to begin to look at Mama's life. Probably you'll begin to see the elements of that name that she bore, because probably somewhere along the line, she was a warrior, she was famous, and she desires some few things. I really want to know who are the immediate family members, because Brother Tibius called me up. I did not have the time to engage the family and to know the immediate family members, so that I can actually commune with you. Please, may we know the immediate family members here, please. If somebody can help us introduce them for us, we'll be happy.
I know Mme Louise has 5 children. Natalie is the first one, she's in Cameroon. And the second one is Dominique. The third one is Laeticia. The fourth one is Armel, he's in Cameroon. And she has 3 grandchildren. The first one is Kobalik, he's in Cameroon. This is the second one, David Jr. And the last one is Grace. Yeah, Mme Louise named her Grace. And this is Mme Louise's little sister. She lives in San Jose. So she drove from there with her friends to come and support the family. This is Junior baby father. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Francis Hapia. I'm from Ghana, West Africa, and a good friend of David and Laeticia. It was Laeticia's birthday, and at that time, my church, we are having 30 days fasting. And so I don't want her to know that I'm fasting, and I don't want Laeticia to know. And so Mama have cooked, line up the food as if we bring in the whole LA in the house. And then we play her favorite music. She jumped and danced. And Laeticia gave birth to Junior. You can see a joy of her face. Even I remember through the baby shower, how this lady is going up and down and so happy. Say, Mama, relax. Today, we want you to relax. No. And then Junior was born. It's like angels has come from heaven to her. And then Junior get blessed to go to baby dedication. He get 2 dedication one day. She was with us, dressed white. And after we finished the final dedication, I said to David and Laeticia, please, today Mama is not cooking. I'm taking you guys to a restaurant. So we went, the line was too long, and she was like, if I was at home, we already finished cooking and we all eating. I said, Mama, relax. Today, I want the stove to be off. And I wish I could have had opportunity again to sit down to list all these things that I already told you. But human being, either we wait till last minute or we won't get even a chance. And so finally, I would say, we miss a mom, a great person, a family-oriented person. But it's my prayer that Almighty God will fill the vacuum for us. And while He's filling the vacuum, I pray that His comfort touch the children, the extended and immediate family, friends, loved ones, and all those that are being impacted by our mother's passing. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank Mme Louise. When I was sitting down, Pastor tried to give an explanation of her name, the meaning of her name. And when he mentioned a warrior, I was like, that is it. I didn't even know. I never did my research to find out the meaning of those, but I'm glad that Pastor was able to give explanation of them. I want to say thank you, Mama, so much. You have done so much for us, Laeticia, especially with our son Junior. It's because of you that we never believe in babysitter, anyone watching our kid. And she will never allow us to take Junior to anybody else. Even if she has to call off from work when Laeticia has to work, or when we want to go out, she will call off from work and just stay home and just watch Junior. Even when at times she was tired, she will still make sure she takes time to walk Junior to school. And I'm glad that she was able to do that for us because, man, I could have probably spent a lot of money on babysitting. Mama, thank you so much, and may you rest in peace. I'm always going to miss your food. Thanksgiving is coming. That's one of the best holidays of her life. She, like my friend said, she will always cook. I remember recently before all this thing happened, she cooked, and but that time Laeticia told me I couldn't eat no more because I was getting big. I need to lose weight. So I said, okay, you go to your house, like my friend said, the food was lined up. I refused to eat, but I had to eat because she would get mad at me if I don't eat. So I told Laeticia, no fasting today. I'm definitely going to miss your food, Mme Louise, and may you continue to rest in peace. Thank you.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Thank you for coming. I just have like a short note, like a letter to my mom. Dearest Mom, I feel very honored and privileged to have been your daughter. You have always loved me and all of us unconditionally, and you were the best mother anyone could wish for. You taught us so much about life, how to be strong, how to be kind, how to be happy, smart, sad, humble, caring, and loving. And I'm so very grateful and thankful to have you for
And so I'm kind of representing all the people on our block who loved her very much. I moved in about 9 years ago, and I used to walk my dog up and down the block 3 times a day, and I saw this woman who once a week was very hard at work collecting cans that she spun into, enough to support half of Cameroon, I think. And so we nod to each other, and then one day she was sort of on the curb, and my dog just went to her, and she went to my dog, and they liked each other, and she asked what my dog's name was, and I said Gaza, and then I asked her what her name was, because we'd been seeing each other, and she said Louise, and I heard an accent, which I recognized, because my mother is French, and I grew up with a heavy French accent. And I said, vous parlez français? And she said, oui, je viens de Cameroun. And right there we were like, friends. Right there, just because she was so gratified to be able to speak French to somebody. And she also, I immediately perceived that she was very close to laughter all the time. And it was very easy to make her laugh. She was just willing to be joyful, even when her back, which I don't think ever stopped hurting from the second I met her, and she never stopped laughing at the same time. So, I would see her once a week or something, and I would go, and we'd show off a little bit to the neighbors. I'd be like, bonjour Louise, and she'd say, bonjour Ma. We felt very cool, and every week I would put all my cans aside and bring them down to her, and I discovered soon that all the other neighbors were doing the same thing. She had this, and it was really, especially kind of cute and sweet, because I live in a very heavily immigrant neighborhood in which a lot of people don't speak English that well, and she's having these long conversations about what's going on with your mother and your son-in-law. She's like the little psychiatrist mama of the whole block, and they were speaking in not great English, and her English could be, And I'm like, I love Los Angeles, this melting pot. It was such a beautiful, expression of that. And so one week I was down bringing her my cans, and she came up to me because she was down the street, and she sort of grabs my arm and she goes, Mark, please, I have a big favor. And I said, sure. And she goes, I need an inside job. And I was like, an inside job? I'm like, I'm glad you think I'm all hooked in, but I'm not. I'm barely managing. And I said, do you mean in an indoor job? And she goes, yes, I can't keep doing this because her back, And that day, my regular young lady who was cleaning my house had given me notice. And I said, well, if you would like to clean my apartment, I can offer you that. And for the next 6 years, every 2 weeks, and we got to know each other really well. And I got to see, we had a lot of conversations, and what I want to say about her was, I really grew to admire her, because I've never met someone who was as hardworking, and she had a lot of difficult challenges thrown at her in life, and she was just like, I'm going to do what it takes to take care of myself and my daughter and my family, even if she was at, the amount of pain that she put up with. I used to give her codeine every time she worked for me, because I felt so bad. And then I finally, after 5 years, I had to fire her, because I said, I can't keep doing this, and you're not going to be able to get up from the floor. Thank God Laeticia came through. And I have to acknowledge her now in a way. she is proof of what an extraordinary mother Louise had, because the apple did not fall far from the tree. Your willingness and ability and effort in taking care of your mom in the last year, and working, and taking care of your son, and taking care of my house when, twice a week, once every 2 weeks. And this is how I knew how much pain Louise was in, because Laeticia takes 3 hours, and Louise would take the entire day because she had to move so slowly. If there's any relief to all of this, is that she's not in more pain, because it was just really very, very tough. So the other thing I wanted to say about her is she really was one of the kindest people you ever met, and that is, like, I think, the most important thing. She was so kind that I used to think you should be a little bit more mean, because it's helpful to have a little edge in this life, and she didn't have much edge, but it was also just so beautiful and sweet to watch. So every holiday she used to write me a little card, and she'd sign it, "Que Dieu vous bénisse." And I'd always said to her, because you could say "tu" to me, we speak in French, the familiar form. I think there are a lot of French speakers here, and she would always say "vous" to me, so I would say "vous" back. But for this final farewell, I'm going to say, "Que Dieu te bénisse," because you use "tu" for family, and she will always be, and Laeticia, feel like family to me, and I know she's with Dieu right now, and she's bénissing all of us in the way that she did, like few people that I've ever met. Thanks.
She probably knew me less than anyone in this room. I lived right across the hall from her. When I came home from prison, her and my wife were like best friends. My wife don't have too many friends. My perception in life is very on point. And when I lose a loved one, I can see the love that they had. And I used to flirt with her all the time, just to see the joy in her. And we'd laugh, we'd have fun, in front of my wife. She'd always say, "How's your wife? How are your daughters? How are your granddaughters? How are your grandsons?" I'm like, who could care that much about people? Like I say, I knew her less than probably anyone in here, so you can understand how much she always was concerned about someone else's welfare. I could not go through this without coming on this podium. I'm getting chills right now because she loved me, and I have to give this love back. Thank you.
I met Mme Louise when I just came here in America. It's like a story of my life in this country. I came in America, the person who received me, I was so a little bit disappointed because in the morning when I wake up, my host came and said, we need to go to Mme Louise. I asked him why. He didn't respond. He said, just get a small luggage. Let's go to Mme Louise. He was on the phone throughout, talking to somebody. I didn't know what was going on until we reached in Hollywood. I didn't even know Mme Louise. That was the first time that I met her. And when she saw me, she knew my name already. She said, "Oh, bienvenue Edith. Welcome Edith." I said, "Thank you." She was so warm. And she said, "Feel at home. You're gonna stay here with me like tonight." I didn't even know what's going on.
If I remember, it was Laeticia's birthday. She said, put all your stuff in the room and we're going to have a party tonight because it's Laeticia's birthday. And she was like, I felt like at home because she was a very warm person. She told me, Edith, don't worry, you'll be fine. I didn't even know what was going on in my life. I don't know. I don't understand why I'm here with you. She said, Edith, you know, life, sometimes things happen for some reason. And you need to understand, any disappointment is a blessing. You know, remember you came yesterday. The wife of your host didn't like you. She asked you to leave. You didn't have a place to stay. That's why they called me. I said, wow, really? I said, yes. I told her, thank you, and I gave her a hug. I was crying. She said, you don't need to cry. That's life. You can be strong. I'm sure you'll make it. Today I'm here to say thank you, Mme Louise. I know you're in a better place now.
I first met Louise when I was back at Hairwood. When I first moved there, my family and I were reserved. We did not want to speak to anyone because we just didn't want to. She was literally one of the first neighbors I met, and no matter if I was coming in either mad or sad, I can talk to her real quick, even though it was for 5 minutes. I can go from mad to happy, having that light of joy. And whenever I did see her, she'd always be asking about my mom, my siblings, or anything in particular. And then the thing I can say is this: we would always miss you, we love you, and the day we get to those pearly gates, all I know is this: we have a friend waiting for us. Thank you.
I have heard of a land on a faraway strain. 'Tis a beautiful home of the soul. On a faraway strand, 'tis a beautiful home of the soul. Built by Jesus on high, where we'll never shall die. 'Tis the land where we'll never grow. Never grow old, never grow old. In the land where we'll never grow old. Why you crying? Don't cry. I wish I could hawk. If she has to hawk, she will hawk. But the scriptures are here to comfort you. And I'm comforting you now with scriptures. Say, believe in Christ. Give your life to Jesus. Then you begin to live a meaningful life. Not a selfish life for yourself, but for Christ alone. Dying for Christ and living for Him. Each and every one of us should begin to think of when he or she will leave this world. Yes, I know that you have your life insurance. Yes, many of us have it. The life insurance. And I'm thinking, what about my soul? What about my soul? What about my soul? Because the grave is not the final resting place for anybody. No, it's not the final resting place. Because my soul shall resurrect. And when Jesus Christ comes back, as we read from the beginning, we shall resurrect with Him. That's the joy, that's the hope we find in Christ. The joy He gives us to celebrate. And the wise man tells us the day we die is better than the day we were born. Can you make this day a better day for yourself? By believing in Jesus. by longing to be in that land. That land. May God bless you as we celebrate Mama's life. May you know that it will be one day my turn or your turn. Because it is coming and it is coming speedily. May God bless you. Stand this prayer, please. She's gone to be with you. And I thank you for everything that she did. And I know that on the last day, her name shall be read in the Lamb's book of life. Thank you, Father. Oh Lord, will always be with us. Nothing shall separate us from your love. Keep loving this family. Keep loving these kids. You loved Mama Louise to the end. And by your grace, amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
My mom taught us many things as young kids that hold us in good standing. Today, well-mannered, respect, and sound moral values, these values have made me who I am. And I thank her so very much for it. My mom was a very patient and kind-hearted woman. She cared greatly for every soul on earth. Her friends, her neighbors, everyone. It was so important to her that everyone around her was happy and loved. There's a lot of love. There was a lot of love in my mom's heart and life. Even though she's gone now, I know that her legacy will live on in all of us. She was an incredible teacher and a mother who inspired everyone who knew her. Mom, your memory will live in all of us and all those who know you, who you were. We are here today celebrating her. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Mom. Thank you.
Where could I go? Where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I go but to the Lord? Never so kind, I love them everyone. We get along in sweet accord. But when my soul needs manna from above,
Mom, we miss you so much.
Mom.
We know you're in a better place now, watching over us and keeping us all safe. Thank you for everything. You taught us so much that we're going to keep going with this legacy that you left. We're going to keep going and teach everyone, Junior, Kovali, Grace, everyone,
Amen.
Amen, everybody.
Alfred, everybody.
thank you, Mom, for the love
Thanks
you
for
left
the
us.
wisdom that you
Yes.
taught us.
The
Thank
hope.
you so much.
We love
We
you.
love you so much, Mom.
Je ne suis pas loin. Juste de l'autre côté du chemin.